What are the drawbacks to xylitol versus the pros? What are the drawbacks versus the pros of fluoride?
I think of fluoride primarily as a defensive tool. Fluoride makes the teeth more acid resistant. So it interferes with how the calcium and the phosphate would naturally bond, so that instead of forming hydroxyapatite, they form fluoroapatite. Fluoroapatite is more acid resistant than hydroxyapatite, and that's why we think of it as strengthening the tooth. Xylitol, on the other hand, is offensive. It goes after the Streptococcus mutans. It interferes with their metabolic process in a way that when it's used regularly, the strep mutans die off and you get a healthier oral flora. With that healthier oral flora, you start to see fewer acid challenges, less demineralization. They can be used in conjunction with each other. They can be very powerful together. The cons to xylitol: too much xylitol can lead to GI distress. There was a recent study that came out and said, oh, hey, xylitol can lead to increased risk for cardiovascular events. But if you look at the research, that's actually pretty similar to what sugar does. I don't really look at it as significantly more dangerous. Fluoride can obviously interfere with thyroid function. So if you're using it systemically, I start to have a lot more concerns. It can obviously lead to fluorosis and other challenges. For a dentist who wants to help a patient that's struggling with cavities, they work really nicely together if you're a believer in fluoride. And if you're not a believer in fluoride, go deep on the xylitol and you'll see that it really becomes a natural solution for folks who struggle with cavities.